know what the term broken record, this sounds like it has a scratch in the record, but it's because there's not a good connection. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, how horrible. All right, well, that lasted not too long. Wait a minute, hold on. We have a situation. Here's the situation. I am trying. This was a total fail. This was just me going, I can't cry anymore. Do you guys understand? Oy vey. I realized what it is. I realized what this is. Hold on. Lights, camera, action. I realized what it is. Like, I love to go out. I love to get dressed, and I love to enjoy and fashion, and like, this is what drives me. And like, I thought about it the other day about having a fashion week, Facebook Live, fashion week at Casa Miss Alice. And then I'm just like, start wearing your dresses. Anyway, this is called a major distraction. And I'm finding that this 70s music, which was great up until, like, let's say, they were playing such good stuff. Hold on. Like, it just got me up and going, and it was just like, okay, nobody will believe it, but I'm telling you, this is like great medicine, 70s music. It's happy, and it's like you could just run away from the world in it. And I find it just makes me dance, a lot of it. Some of it gets a little weird sometimes. I don't really know it. Hold on. No, now it's not working. Wait, oop, let's see. Oh, hold on. What did I do? Oh, anyway. I don't know what I did. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so, why would my ENT, like, do you understand how scared I was to go to the doctor? And it was across, and this is a history, like, me and my, like, ear infection. Sorry, everybody, I'm a swimmer. But, like, this woman was handpicked from my former, who like treated my ear like it was gold, my beautiful swimmer's ears. And so this doctor, I told her what was going on, and they gave me a safe appointment. And oh God, I was so nervous I didn't even think about it till I got back to my apartment, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna puke. But yeah, I guess we were talking because she does water sports, and she's not a child. She might be in her 40s or 50s. So she began to speak, and I don't know why, like, I didn't just walk out of the office, but she was like, oh yeah, I had a party last week, 25 people, in a bar. And I'm like, inside a bar? 25, did you guys wear masks? Like, she didn't really say anything, but, and I was so nervous about my cough. Like, I was more worried, like, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm coughing, and, it just will happen, and then it doesn't stop, and it's like embarrassing. Anyway, I'm so sick to think about, like, how I was examined by somebody that was in a bar with 25 people last week. So, chatzlacha to me, you guys. So what are you going to do, right? Like, I can't sit home and cry. I have to just, like, it's freaky. I'm trying to make calls to make things safer. I feel like Cuomo. I really feel like Governor Cuomo. Like, he's like, listen, nobody's taking charge. Just take charge already. Like, if this mask thing isn't working, I'm going to go to state until all of you put a mask on. If the president can't do it as a whole United States, I'm going to go state to state. I have to give Cuomo some credit, Sometimes he can be like, he went up and down through this whole thing. And I can't say, like, it's enough already. I mean, in Israel, it's a joke. It's a joke what's going on. I got So I got out of the elevator. Is there a Jews for Jesus organization here? Do they have a fancy office? Well, I got out, and in front of me was a man with no mask on inside this building next to a medical office. And I'm like, where's your mask? And he just looked at me like, you fucking bitch, and walked into the Jews for Jesus or something with Jesus. I'm not too sure what this is. We should actually find out what this is over there. And then I walked in, and the woman's like, what's going on? And they knew that I'm high risk. I was the high risk appointment. And she's like, she got up and she went looking, and I'm like, he went in that office, but why are people in the hallway without masks on? But that's besides the point, is that I got on an elevator and people didn't have a mask on. And like, when I realized, like, I'm not out. I just assumed people were wearing masks at this point. There's an outbreak. There's a rise. I think that's, like, I let my guard down because I'm so used to you not wearing masks that when I've hidden for so long, I thought by now that in an elevator, you need your mask on. Oh my God. So after I got out of that appointment, I got on the elevator and a woman jumped on without a mask. And I jumped out and all I saw was Danit Peleg. And Danit, I hope you see this, because I hope that wasn't your employee. But this woman was awful and laughed at me for jumping off of the elevator and laughed in my face when I was like, listen, I'm high risk. And so mean with the black mask on her arm. I could never forget this face, how mean she was. So I eventually got down, but it was like, it's just weird to me. Like, what the fuck? I mean, really, the only way New York got their numbers down, and that's why it's so interesting listening to Cuomo, because the way New York got their numbers down is they started social distancing masks. Like, I've been calling everybody, all of my New York friends, and then when I call New York, I'm like, where are you at? What's going on? I'm like, you have to make sure everybody wears a mask. Like, I've been telling her, I'm like, get the mask. Just, like, do whatever. And like, really, the way I keep going, do you understand Super Farm? You guys, Super Farm is not safe, okay? I can go rattle them on. Tell me a place that's safe. Tell me a place that's safe. תגיד לי, איפה מקום? אז אני להיכנס בלי לחץ, זה נורא בשבילי. I walk into the doctor and I'm thinking, it's me. I'm being a fucking drama queen, right? Because I can dance in my apartment like the little American dancing doll in her pink room because she's like losing her marbles at this point. And I'm thinking that what's happening to me is not happening to me. And this doctor said, you are so high risk. So even she knew how high risk I was, and she still examined me. It's sick to my stomach. What are we gonna do? Like, it's like someone's like you could die here. I could. That's not fun. And I don't want to get sick and be in the hospital. So like, guys, like, God forbid, like, just get me drunk on some pink potion and like, oy. I mean, my God. Because nobody cares now. What is this? Like, how can we not care about each other? How have we gotten to this point in Israel and not care about one another? How can my neighbors tear down 4 signs that just say there's high risk in the building? And I know who it is now. And I started thinking, because there's 2, I think they're sort of they're autistic and they're on the spectrum, but in functioning, it's amazing. And I believe because I've seen him with his face shield on. And I started thinking, my God, they cleaned the garbage yesterday. Do you know that it was back with the dirty masks? Thank God I took it from when it's clean and I just put it outside. And I dare that my mother was, that's not my, I shouldn't say my mother would say that. I could say it, son of a bitch. She's a son of a bitch. Even though what does that fucking mean? It's such a weird thing to say. But she's this, like, can you imagine that, like, she ripped down? How do you rip this down? Look at this. Can you read this, Avi? Koedze? Sarah, stay with this. This, Avi, I'm bringing you here. Can you come here? Look. Tegili mashu. Is a basa? Doesn't work. Avi, maze. What does it say? Please leave a text. Tell us what it says. Sari, it's crazy. It just says that there's high-risk people in this building and like, please, wear your mask. Be careful. And don't smoke in the lobby. I didn't even ask for that part. It's back. Well, what do you want me to do? I can't do that. I already posted it 700 times. Not one Israeli has shared it. Really, seriously. You guys don't think that this is crazy? A high-risk person puts us in a building during a pandemic, and is that political? Because right now, I'm just sitting in this apartment terrified, 6 days a week. And I will make pretty pictures because that's the only way you'll look at me. And it's the only way you'll listen to me is if I dance like a crazy little monkey, okay? So you all won, and now please listen, because this is a crazy situation going on here. It's crazy. So the saga will continue, and I'm getting more people involved because, how many people? It's a public health entrance during a pandemic. Lo na'im li bichlal. You have to understand, like, my exposure, like, multiplied. Like, there's a doctor here. The doctor should be in charge of disinfecting the lobby every day. That's safe. That's safe. It's not the residents, because the residents don't make the mess. The residents don't fill the garbage. We have our garbage and we take our garbage out. Why would we put it in there? This is like visitors' garbage. אז למה אני רוצה זבל של מישהו, של שכנים שלי, אין לי מושג. אבל למה? And someone calls me חתיכת, was it חרק? חתיכת זבל. Oh, I was חתיכת זבל. Oh, so I was a piece of garbage. I wasn't a piece of shit. Okay. Not happy. What happened to my music? I just wanted to dance. Oh my God, gotta watch Cuomo. Watch Cuomo. He's really good. There's a lot of things I'm not loving, but there's, he's so right. When you listen to him, let's see what's happening with New York. I don't know if New York is really open. I saw friends and they were at a restaurant and none of them were socially distancing and they were making a cheers outside. And I'm like, I wasn't really comfortable. New York is letting their guard down. If you're standing like that, you need your space. These are weird times. It's like this concept that I talked about. Like, not everybody has to be on a bike path or this. So, like, if everybody took 2 meters between, oh God, oh, you missed the best part, Darren. If everybody took 2 meters, like every Israeli walked out of their house and like put 2 meters between each other, right? Can you imagine that? First of all, I mean, is it tmuna chaval el hazman, right? But just think about the power of that. Think about how many we are and how tiny this country is. And think about that spread. Like, I wonder if we could cover all of Israel. Would we be under or over? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm more of a visual conceptual thinker. So, okay, B'kitzu is, can you imagine that visual? And like, we have to care about our country. And our country, we have to care about our people. And we're not caring, you guys. And we have to care about one another. We do. We do. My parents started reporting the news of Israel to me from what they're getting in America. Yeah. We made the headlines, you guys. Aren't you proud of us? Yeah, it's not great. Listen. Darren, Tegidli, I asked you to help me with this, right? Did I ask you to tell me? Can you imagine, Dara, this was taken down 4 times? It's crazy, no? It's crazy. We have to do something, you guys. We have to protect each other. Wow, we have to protect each other. Yeah. We have to stop the fighting. It's not helping. Fighting's not helping. No, no, no. So, I gave up my part of the beach, down with another infection. Yeah, I'm the queen of the Lekket. And Sikun Givua. Oh, wow. Sikun Givua. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Darren, do you like that? It's Sikhun. Is it Sikhun or Sikun? I don't know how to say it, but that means high risk. And I've now done it as the shofar blessing. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh my God. These are my greatest moments, huh? Well, that's what I was thinking. That if, God forbid, that ENT gave me something today, that I just need to enjoy every minute of this bizarre life. And so I will dance. I was dancing, Darren, but my music's not working, and neither is the sound of the computer for some really weird reason. Why is that happening? Yeah. ADD. Oh my God, because like tricky. Well, I had a whole outfit for everybody, and this is what was making me like be happy, to just like dress up and go to the party and to dance, and my music is working. So yeah, I feel like when my birthday parties used to be completely blizzard out, it was so sad. I used to sit, me and my cake, nobody else. Nobody came to my birthday parties. I think it's traumatic, right? Ugh, I'm so used to it here in Israel. But, like, I can make my own birthday party. What do I need anybody? Honestly, sadly. It's much more fun to party with other people. Why do you think I brought Franny along? Okay, so here's the deal. Beatrice, the bike, is outside. And it's weird because I've always lived with Beatrice, so no one would steal the bike, blah, blah, blah. But I need a little space in this, like, lockdown situation. It's too much and it's hot. Anyway, so I leave Franny to watch Beatrice at the window. Oh my God, it's getting so weird around here. Yes, it is. Oh wait, I didn't make a l'chaim. Darren. No, it's not. It's like Darren. So, did you know that, like, Golan Heights, they gave me some wine for Facebook Live. It's really nice, right? This is the easy wine. This is so easy, this one. And good. Wait, can you see the label, everybody? Label. Good wine. Good wine. I'll put the thingy up anyway. I will never be a rabbi, and I'll never be a cantor. I can't sing Hebrew out loud. And all of my friends that study Torah with me know this. What happens, Rach? What happens when Alyssa sings Hebrew out loud? I know you're all going to be surprised, but I cry. I can't sing Hebrew. Like, I have a pretty voice, but, and in Hebrew, but it's too emotional. It's really weird. Why was I even telling you that? Anyway, l'chaim. Because I couldn't remember the blessing. Every time I went to do the wine blessing, I kept forgetting it. And I was like, what is going on? I didn't look at it. I just kept coming out and doing it over and over. Wrong. And then I just started to do it to myself. And it just seemed to make more sense. Isn't that interesting? L'chaim. Do you have like 20 favorite people that you're hanging out with on Facebook? Do you feel like I go in and out? How many people? Like, we should just, it's so interesting. Yeah. All the little conversations going on. Okay. Well, I can't find music. It's not playing, and I don't know why. Isn't that sad? It's so weird. Where'd my music go? Oh my God, I would be devastated without music. Okay. All right, l'chaim, l'chaim. Here's to drinking not alone. L'chaim. By the way, I'm so not a drinker. But you know what? It's not that bad. Like a little sip here and there. I'm not a great drinker and I don't like to do it, but since the news of today, look at the shoes I'm wearing. Just wait, should we show the outfit even though no music? Well, since sometimes some of my videos get censored, so see, there was this whole thing that was gonna happen here. I had done there was a whole act going on. Then there was this, and I realized, do I share my friend's son who's pretty much like the Pele, or who is it? Oh my God. Messi. He's like the Messi of Israel, and the kid is Ben. Oli, how old is your kid? How old is Ben? 10? No, littler. Oh my God, he's unbelievable. So I just don't have air, but I'm good at juggling. I wasn't a good player. So yeah, here it is. Here we go. Ha-ha. Anyway, that goes the show tonight, everybody. Oh yeah, I'm in rare form. Yalla bye, Laila Tov. Machar, I'll see you. Uh-oh.